I use water-based oils. They're just like oil paints, but the cleanup was water. Painting is like a chemistry. It's like chemistry. I love it. Regular oils, they're amazing. They're amazing, but then the cleanup is toxic. And it's like the thing that killed artists back in the day. I'm like, when I found out, I was like, I'm trying to live. I wanna live to see this, you know? To experience the art center, the visions and the dreams. And so like, no, we're not doing that. You see this process where I start a lot of my paintings with a charcoal sketch, then I go over it in pencil, and then I erase the charcoal, and then I put a watercolor over it just to see where the colors are going to go, and then I paint over it. Some things never end up looking the way that I had planned them, and I'm okay with that. I'm open to that. I love that process of planning and never ending quite with what I had even planned. I love literature, I love reading. I think it's a huge part of who I am. I've always loved fantasies. I loved the worlds inside the stories themselves, that I wanted to translate that inside of my paintings. So, I'm shooting a documentary, and the documentary is called Hope in Us. It's based on people who have overcome certain things in their lives that have propelled them to follow their dreams. And so what I'm doing is that interviewing these people, telling their stories, because it's so amazing. I think it's beautiful to watch them tell me both, so I can try to connect. Like, wow, I don't know anybody who's out there painting people's dreams, painting that's a conscious part of their minds. The one thing that we can't really explain or see in living or waking life, but people do see when they're sleeping. More often than not, we see people's story before and after. We don't usually see the middle, the part where they strive the most, the part where they're facing all these difficulties or overcoming those struggles. And I think that is really important to capture. Even though we're still figuring things out, I feel like this is the part of our lives that needs to be documented and needs to be showcased, so that someone who isn't sure what their purpose is, isn't sure where they should go, can actually see where they could. Give them vision. I think you can't go anywhere without vision.